I will read some pieces from Surinamese media newspapers for you. The first piece is titled SRD 1.100 million wasted on nepotism, corruption, and mismanagement. This article appeared in Dagblad Star News on August 14, 2024, and is attributed to Drs Abdoel. I will now read what is alleged in this piece. Transparency and accountability are the lifeblood of good and honest governance. It creates trust among citizens in the policies pursued and in the government. It also allows officials to be held accountable. It prevents corruption and promotes justice and equality. On the other hand, there is nepotism, corruption, and mismanagement. These practices lead to the destruction of public finances, immense waste, and capital destruction. The current government is notorious for its scandals. A few prime examples of how nepotism, waste, and corruption destroyed public finances include the Sabaka Project scandal. The Sabaka Project was purchased by the government for 12 million euros. The project was intended for the socially disadvantaged, with the housing project attached to it. However, the project was divided among prominent members of the current coalition, their family, and friends. This deplorable act benefited the current coalition, their family, and friends at the expense of the people for 12 million euros or over SRD 371 million, at an exchange rate of SRD 31. The Pan Am scandal. In this scandal, currently under investigation by the examining magistrate, over SRD 340 million was paid to a contractor without a PPP agreement. These scarce financial resources of the people did not benefit them but were slightly siphoned off from the state treasury. The demolition of the unfinished and eventually condemned main police station on Wanaka Street. About $12 million, SRD 360 million, had already been spent on this building before the project was halted due to technical defects. The construction of the new headquarters, planned at the old location, is estimated to cost 9 million euros. Experts had indicated that the building could have been completed with some adjustments or repurposed otherwise. The purchase of the Babylon Hotel. To purchase this building, this government took out a loan of SRD 39.4 million. Months have passed, and the building still cannot be used. The Minister of Public Works, Transport and Communication indicated that all beds and other items could be donated. It concerns goods worth $600,000 that are unusable. However, what to do with the super modern kitchen and swimming pool remains a mystery. To make the building usable would again cost the state tons of US dollars. According to experts, this bad purchase has cost the state at least 1.2 million US dollars or SRD 36 million. The construction of the DNA conference room against all UNESCO advice. SRD 250 million was allocated for this. Eventually, Paramaribo was at risk of losing its spot on the World Heritage List. After severe criticism, construction was halted. Tens of millions of SRD were wasted there as well. These scandals, nepotism, favoritism, and mismanagement have cost the state at least SRD 1.100 million. And this is a rough estimate. What remains unknown to the public is anyone's guess. Small scandals like the construction of a bridge for SRD 21 million, a toilet facility for SRD 520,000, and a market for SRD 7 million are all examples of nepotism, corruption, and mismanagement. The people have also been grossly disadvantaged in these smaller projects. It is these issues that make honest, transparent, and good governance a must for the coming period. Accountability for the expenditure of public funds is an obligation. Political parties advocating honest, transparent, and good governance should present a concrete action plan. The people have the right to know how and where every cent of their money is spent. This is not a favor to the people but a legal obligation of every government. Drs Abdoel, Dagblad Star News, Paramaribo, Suriname. The following pieces I will read are a series of Surinamese reports published in Dagblad Times of Suriname. President arrives in the Dominican Republic. August 15, 2024. Santo Domingo. President Chandrika Santokhi and the Surinamese delegation landed yesterday at Las Americas International Airport in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Upon his arrival, The president was welcomed with military honors by a high-level delegation from the Dominican Republic. In addition to the Surinamese president, about 30 other international and regional high-level delegations will attend the inaugural ceremonies. Several informal and formal bilateral meetings between the Surinamese president and his counterparts have already been arranged, according to the Suriname Communications Service. Although the inauguration is central, preparatory talks for intensive discussions on the political developments in Venezuela, which have gained extra attention following the recent elections, are already underway. Talks have been held between the foreign ministers of Suriname and the Dominican Republic on this issue. The aim is to issue a joint public statement on the situation in the South American country tomorrow. President Santokhi attaches great importance to strengthening regional cooperation and aims to secure as many benefits as possible for Suriname. In the discussions he will hold in the coming days, this will also be a constant focus. Suriname is emerging from a period of economic crisis, during which not only has the economy recovered, but also the regional and international trust in our country has returned. Now it is important to build on this, and that requires national and international efforts to attract capital and investors for necessary projects and investments. A task that is being carried out at various levels, Santokhi said. Neighborhood residents demand reversal of post-Waldeck dismantling. August 14, 2024. Nikri, residents of Waldeck and the surrounding area submitted a petition to the district commissioner on Wednesday regarding the dismantling of the Waldeck police post. They are not pleased with the fact that the police post has been dismantled and are demanding an immediate reversal of the decision. In the letter, intended for President Chandrika Prasad Santokhi, through the district commissioner, DC, Sarita Govardhan, it is requested that the president take steps to preserve the police post. For the neighborhood residents, it is unacceptable that the facilities of Post Waldeck are being repurposed. They demand that this decision be immediately reviewed so that Post Waldeck can be retained. The post, which has a strategic location, is indispensable to the neighborhood residents. The safety of thousands of residents is at risk. With this action, the Ministry of Justice and Police is actually encouraging crime in the area. Regular police patrols will now be discontinued. Resident Albo says that Post Waldeck has proven its worth. He lives across from the police post and has seen the significant role the post has played in recent years. The function has been well fulfilled by the police officers. The issue is that just when we need to bring about good changes with positive results, they will miss out on that. This establishment of the Youth Transition Center in that location is by no means an improvement, which is why it is being demanded that the post be retained. The feeling of safety among the citizens has vanished. With such an action, the Minister of Justice and Police is encouraging crime in the neighborhood. Resident Christ Matai expects the president to reverse the decision as soon as possible. According to Matai, other options should be considered for relocating the Youth Transition Center elsewhere. The district commissioner, who received the petition on behalf of the neighborhood residents, promised that it would be forwarded to the president, the Minister of Justice and Police, and the police chief Brian Isaacs of the Suriname Police Force. Surinamese diaspora in Belgium donates school furniture and computers. August 14, 2024. Paramaribo, the Surinamese diaspora in Belgium donated school furniture and computers to schools and individuals in Suriname in July of this year. The official handover in Suriname was done by the Surinamese ambassador in Belgium, Gilbert van Leerup. The donation included more than 200 desks and chairs, as well as 50 desktop computers and several laptops. During the handover, Ambassador van Leerup emphasized the importance of such initiatives. This contribution demonstrates the strong bond between our communities and our unwavering commitment to advancing education in Suriname, the ambassador said. He expressed great pride in the Surinamese diaspora in Belgium and greatly appreciated their support and contributions. With this donation, the initiators hope to help improve the education sector in Suriname for the benefit of the future of the youth. The donors also contributed to the transportation costs to Suriname, storage costs in Belgium, and provided various services in Belgium, such as helping pack and load the donated items, arranging transport, and logistics. The school furniture has since been donated to several schools in Suriname, including OS Coerison, Clark School, and Hazrat Bibi Fatima School, as well as to some indigenous communities. The computers were refurbished at the ambassador's expense and distributed to the winners of a free cybersecurity course he had organized together with the Surinamese diaspora in Belgium. More than 200 Surinamese participated in this course. The ambassador noted that the desks and chairs delivered as part of this donation are essential to improving the learning conditions at the schools. He emphasized that this initiative shows that the Surinamese community in Belgium is engaged in the development and support of education in their homeland. Ambassador Van Lierop expressed his gratitude to everyone who contributed to this project and hopes that more such initiatives will follow. Your comments about this video can be left underneath the video, according to the guidelines.